I give you 200. I will give you 200. What do you want to do?
Good morning to all of our viewers all over the world this lovely morning. It's a Thursday edition of Vice Standards at the newsstand on Flip TV. We're here this lovely morning again. My name is Sonny Rashid, the anchor man here on Flip TV. We are using this opportunity to thank all of our viewers for standing by us. Thanks for liking, thanks for dropping your comments, thanks for sharing as well. May God Almighty help us to appreciate you more and even more. This morning I have with me the Daily Trust newspaper and the Punch newspaper. 21st of August 2025. 21st of August 2025. We are here this lovely morning. Let's start the program as usual. Katsina mass terror attack death toll hits 32. Recapitalization. Banks to gain extra 900 billion capital in 2025. PFAs channel 62% of workers' pensions into government bonds. Royal Raw. Alaafin may publish Supreme Court ruling after 48-hour ultimatum. 2027 showdown. Wike Makinde Rift threatens high-stakes PDP convention. PDP vows tough action as Wike associates move against convention. NEC members kick. Olubadan coronation for September 26 as Makinde visits Ladoja. 179 ASPs disqualified as police promote 952 officers. MBA report. Adeleke demands federal government unblock Osun's allocation. I move to the Daily Trust this lovely morning. 7,000 Nigerians stranded in Libya. Diaspora Commission. Motorists stranded as drivers block Abuja-Lokoja road. 15 farmers killed in fresh Plateau attack. Wedding guests killing. Victims' family kicks as suspects get bail. 70,000 minimum wage can't lift Nigerians out of poverty. US report. Federal government approves 12,000 for kidney dialysis in 11 hospitals. African journalists condemn Palestinian counterpart killings in Gaza. Government kill 4 family members in Benin, Gwari. These are all on the front pages of the Daily Trust newspaper this lovely morning, and also the I've read the Punch newspaper as well this lovely morning. Our viewers, if you are just joining us, drop your comments. Click on the like button. Yes, this is very, very important to us here. Click on the like button. Also share this program to your loved ones, to your family and friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend we are live this lovely morning. Lady G saying good morning. Good morning, Lady G. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ma. You are welcome to this lovely morning. It's another edition of Bystanders, 21st of August 2025. Let me have my first reviewer, Pastor Matthew, this lovely morning. Good morning, Pastor Matthew.
Good morning, thank you for having me.
Welcome to today's edition of Bystanders. Let us start from this lovely morning. 2027 showdown. Wike Makinde rift threatens high stakes PDP convention. PDP vows tough action as Wike associates move against convention NEC members kick.
I think Wike want to destroy that party finally.
Wike wants to destroy the party?
Yes. And from what is happening, they just want to make PDP an arm of APC. Because I do not see any reason Wike will be threatening to stop the convention. Because this is the latest coming from him, insisting that the convention he held at the level of South Zonal Convention must be upheld, and he's even questioning the regional chairman of PDP from the eastern part of the country, according to him, that the man has been sacked by the courts. You begin to wonder, why is Wike always at the center of controversy in PDP leadership? His controversy or trying to control PDP do not start today. We are seeing him in the past. Even the time McCarthy was the chairman, he was instrumental to bringing McCarthy as the chairman. And even he was instrumental to removing McCarthy as the chairman. Uche Secondus from Rivers State, he was instrumental to bringing Uche Secondus. He was equally instrumental to removing Uche Secondus. And today he's at it again. Even the Damagu, who is the acting chairman of the party, he was instrumental to bring, in fact, he brought Damagu to that position. And currently, he's the one that wants to even bring a substantive chairman of the party. And this is a man who has made it very clear that he's going to support Tinubu for 2027. So what is his interest in PDP? If he wants to support Tinubu in 2027, and PDP want to have their own candidate in 2027. So I don't know how the PDP want to do it. The likes of Makinde, the likes of Bala Mohammed, who of course is governor of Bauchi State, and equally the chairman of PDP Governors Forum. They should know what to do, because if is not taken, once a Wike succeeds in determining who becomes the substantive chairman, PDP is gone forever. Because the way it is, Wike and Makinde were together before. Even in the 2023 presidential election that saw INEC declaring Tinubu the winner, Wike supported, worked for Tinubu, even Makinde delivered Tinubu in his own state. But the way it is, you look at it, there's already a clash of interests. But the PDP stakeholders, particularly the governors on the PDP platform, must be very serious and resolute if they must wrestle the power from Wike. That is the truth.
Okay, why do you not think Wike has not been kicked out? He should have been kicked out since he's in PDP and endorsing APC.
You know what he's doing? You know, he's already rooted in PDP. He have already succeeded in determining who those that hold vital position in PDP, who are loyal to him. Like the acting national chairman is loyal to him. The secretary of the party is loyal to him. So they are the one that will determine the modality of conducting the convention that bringing the chairman, the substantive chairman, and they will be instrumental to who will play whatever role in that convention. So if the stakeholders if care is not taken, Wike will succeed in imposing his stooge on the party. So once that happens, the PDP is gone forever.
Because some people are saying PDP will be gone forever. Then, if Wike should be the national chairman of PDP, but now people are saying PDP don't collapse. PDP is condemned. PDP is not even living anymore.
I said yes. I said PDP is dead. But what will determine whether it will be buried is if Wike succeed in bringing the substantive chairman. Because currently Wike is the one controlling PDP. The acting national chairman, yes, the acting national chairman is loyal to him. The national secretary is loyal to him. These are the two vital positions in a political party. And they want to do an election. that will determine who becomes the substantive chairman. And he's not already threatening that if they do not do his bidding, if they do not accept his position, that the convention will not hold. So what I would say, and this is a man who claims to be in PDP, at the same time he's supporting someone else in another party. So the PDP stakeholders should know the best thing to do.
Okay, let's look at it from this angle. Who are you predicting to run the presidential race for PDP?
It is not clear. If PDP want to be serious in the election, they must look for a viable candidate. That is, if they succeed in getting themselves by winning the party from Wike. Because if Wike determine the chairman, the PDP chairman, there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Nothing.
Yes, because it means that the party structure will just bring in someone that may not be serious to contest, just to fill that gap, to pave way for Tinubu for 2027. But the point is, if they succeed in winning the party from Wike, they should look beyond the likes of who am I talking about? The likes of all the contenders in PDP, because for you to win a Tinubu, you must be formidable, and beyond being formidable, all the oppositions must come together. It's not possible for opposition to win this coming election if they go into that election as fragmented opposition, like what happened in 2023. Once PDP is having their candidates, ADC is having their candidates, Labour Party is having their candidate, and their candidate happens to be maybe Atiku or be a Jonathan in different political platform, you know Tinubu will go back. That's the truth. So if opposition must be serious to contest that election, to challenge the government of the day, Obi, Atiku, Jonathan, Kwakwanso must unite and be on the same platform.
Okay, glad you were saying good morning to everyone. Good morning, dear Anchorman and crew members.
Good morning, thank
CEO,
you.
good morning all. Watching all from Manchester, United Kingdom. God bless you all. God bless Nigeria.
Good morning.
Thank you, God bless you. Precious Security. Good morning, Anchorman and all of our reviewers. Good morning, Precious Security.
Good morning.
Welcome this lovely morning. Please like and share the program. Yes, like, click on the like button. Share. That like button is very, very important to us too. Click on the like button, please, our viewers. Dr. Okwoji, hello guys. Good morning, sir. You're welcome this lovely morning. Pastor, let us start from this angle. People are saying this man Wike is not a loyal man. He's a betrayer. I mean, if I bring in Mr. Nnamdi now, Mr. Nnamdi will say yes. He's a trustworthy person. Wike is a good man. What is your take on that?
Wike, the way I see him, he have no regard for human being, except when you are in power. Because if you trace his political career from how he started, at a point he was the chief of staff to Governor Amechi, you know to be Amechi. But today, Wike talk to Amechi like he's born. At the time, Jonathan made Wike his Minister of Education for states. But recently, Jonathan was accusing those in government that they manipulate judgments. And we were speaking with respect to River State. And Wike is at the heart of what is happening in River State. So it's going to show that Wike is not even having regard for Jonathan or even the wife, President Jonathan. And these are people who even made him governor in the first place. I said it the other day. I said the only reason Wike is respecting Tinubu is because Tinubu is the president. If Tinubu is not the president today, and someone else is the president, and the person who is the president is Wike is working under that person, Wike will no longer respect Tinubu. That's the kind of person I see him.
So you only respect power?
Yes, you only respect power. Anywhere power go, he follows the power.
Let us move to this one then. Okay. Wedding guest killings. Victims' families kick as suspect gets bail.
You see, it is part of our problem in this part of the world. Though I have not gone through the detail of that news, but the important thing is, if someone is suspected to have committed such heinous crime, I think the proper thing is that the person should be investigated and the case should be charged to court. Let it be that the court will be the one that will determine whether the person will be granted bail or not. And if bail is granted at the level of court, court would have ensured that they extract enough bail condition and surety to guarantee that the person who is being granted bail will not jump bail. But if the culprit or the suspect is being released without due process, I think it's not healthy for our system, because everyone deserves justice. Though, like I said, I've not gone through the news, but I want to believe that the authorities should be guided to do the right thing.
Okay, let me take you on this one, Pastor Martin. I don't know if our viewers have seen the video. The video of an NYC girl that was being beaten at Anambra. Yes, Anambra State. The girl was embarrassed. She was disgraced by this vigilante group.
Agune Chamber.
Agune Chamber. God bless you, sir. So the video has gone viral on the internet. So, Pastor, what can you say about that incident?
It's quite unfortunate. This is why they say power corrupt, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Because I begin to wonder, by the time you recruit people in the name of vigilante or local security without proper training and orientation, I think the consequence is what we are seeing. And this even defeat the argument of those that seek for state police. I call it seek for state police. So I begin to see what will happen when people are given power. Because even what they were doing is outside the mandate for which they were enlisted into this local security arrangement. Because the security challenge they're having in that environment, you have to do with kidnapping, unknown gunmen. That is their mandate. Nobody said they should go and start looking for internet fraudsters. Because according to them, according to the news, it's in the quest of their going for internet fraudsters that they got in contact with the lady and start beating the lady. Let us even assume that it's their mandate to look for internet fraudsters. Does the constitution even guarantee them to start beating, dehumanizing that lady? Even the regular security agencies like the police, EFC, DSS, they are not empowered by law to start dehumanizing someone. Not that the person was resisting arrest. Not that the person even allegedly committed a crime. You look at the manner she was stripped, got beaten up. But I think what gladdens my heart is that the Anambra State government has swiftly intervened by ensuring that they dismiss them. And we saw how they were paraded. It's all over the media. And there's a promise that they'll be handed over to the police to be prosecuted. I think that is good, so that you add a deterrence to other local security personnel who will be hired to do the same job. Because if what we hitherto hear happen within the police system, you now engage security at the local level, we are seeing even worse things. It means it's a Nigerian factor, it's a Nigerian thing. It means it's not just about the police. Like I said, my happiness is that the state government are waiting and those personnel will be made to pay for the crime.
Again, 15 farmers killed in fresh Plateau attack.
Quite unfortunate.
These people want to destroy Plateau.
Quite unfortunate. I think the government should wake up to its responsibility. I continue saying it. When the government protects life and property, it is not a favor. It's a responsibility that's incumbent on the government to deliver. Because the president has sworn an oath to protect life and property. The governor in Plateau State and any other governor in Nigeria has sworn to protect life and property. And if you look at section 14, section 2B of 1999 Constitution as amended, it's very clear that the welfare of Nigerians and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. So to that extent, collectively, both the local government chairman, the governors, and the president have a duty to protect life and property. So they must synergize to find a better way of doing this. Because as continue saying it, life is sacrosanct. Life should not be wasted when it's avoidable. In most cases where you see life being wasted in Nigeria, it's avoidable. Because you begin to wonder, the security agencies that you have here and there, that we are using taxpayers' money to pay, what happened to intelligence gathering? that at times you even see that the bandits themselves can even gather intelligence that is actionable enough that will aid them to even come and carry out attack on even military facilities, like the one that happened in Marite the other time in Borno State. That couldn't have happened without actionable intelligence on the part of the bandits. Then it now becomes difficult for even security agencies to gather such actionable intelligence against the bandits, against the criminals. What I'm saying is that we must think out of the box, that we cannot continue doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Because currently, it is not a good thing that we often hear bandits, Fulani militias kill Nigerians in their numbers. It's unacceptable, to answer your question.
Okay, let's get over this pastor. Today, we hear claims in Anambra. Yesterday, we hear claims in Petit. Next tomorrow, we hear claims in Maiduguri. All these killings. When will they stop?
It will stop when we decide to do things differently from the way we are doing it currently. That's why I said that you cannot continue doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result. I made an analogy the other day how a former House of Assembly in Borno State described or narrated how Boko Haram was being defeated under Jonathan when the election was postponed for 2 weeks. Because then the North were not comfortable with Jonathan's approach to fighting insecurity, and as such, Jonathan was desperate to see to an end to it whether they could vote for him. So he went and brought in mercenaries who were leveraging on technology to address it. And according to the former House of Assembly member from Borno State, they were achieving results. The Buhari came in and jettisoned it. Why am I saying this? That we should do things differently. We should acquire technology. We should address this thing from technological point of view, because the world has gone beyond our former or usual approach to warfare. Until we liberate our technology, I don't think we are ready to fight this insurgency.
Let me take on this as personal. 7,000 Nigerians stranded in Libya. The Diaspora Commission. 7,000 Nigerians are stranded.
It's quite unfortunate.
Libya.
It's quite unfortunate because, in a way, they are looking for greener pasture. That tells you, of course, it speaks volume of what Nigerians are facing here. If they can be going to Libya, but at times their ultimate aim is not Libya. It's just that in most cases they are trapped in Libya. They always see Libya as a route to going to Europe. But however, if the economy is stable and people are comfortable, I don't think we will have people in that large number leaving the country. And if you look at the humanizing conditions Nigerians go through in that Libya and any other country, you will begin to wonder what is happening in this country. So this is like a wake-up call for Nigerian authorities to do the right thing, to ensure that Nigerians are discouraged from leaving the country. And the only way they can be discouraged if they start seeing things improving. Because if the living condition is not good, just as we have currently, people will always want to leave. Just as we saw what was happening in Iran when Iran had conflict with Israel, even under that situation, they would not want to, Nigerians there would not want to come to Nigeria. Some of them would even prefer dying there. Even when Ukraine had conflict with, I was there that company is on with Russia. So Nigeria would prefer to die there instead of coming here because they see us here. So the government should wake up and do their responsibility. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Mr. Asasa.
Good morning, Mr. Rashid. Good morning to all our viewers. We have you in our mind, Dr. Upoje, one of our best viewers. Good morning. May the Lord be with you and bless you. As you are blessing others, your family will keep on being blessed by the Lord Almighty, all your activity. We will never forget you. Good morning, Kinjo Ogwa. Vous êtes un bilingue, monsieur Kinjo Ogwa. Si vous êtes là, je vous salue. Que Dieu vous bénisse et qui bénisse votre activité, vos activités. Qui bénisse votre famille, vos enfants. Et que l'Éternel vous bénisse, afin qu'il vous permette, que l'Éternel vous donne beaucoup plus de longue vie. Et vous allez également manger le fruit de vos œuvres. I'm saying that God should bless our viewers, bless Dr. Ukwoje, bless Kinjo.
Lady G is greeting you. Good morning, Mr.
Lady G, good morning. May the Lord Almighty bless you. Lady G, we have all of you in mind.
I want you to greet Lady G without French language.
Oh, but I don't know if Lady G understand. Lady G.
Ok, Lady G, I don't know if you understand French.
Est-ce que vous comprenez le français? Je ne suis pas sûr que Lady G cause français.
Ask her if she understand French.
Est-ce que Lady G comprend le français? Je ne suis pas sûr.
Good morning, everyone in the house. One love.
Yeah. Good morning.
Okay, Lady G said, I wish I can understand.
It means, Lady G, if you put interest, you will understand. May the Lord Almighty bless you, bless Kijogba, and our viewer.
Who said, hello, Mr. Hassan.
Yeah.
This gentleman, greeting Script TV. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Nigerian politics is dead. I don't know why Nigerians waste their time on it, discussing it.
Yeah, it's our country. We must, discuss it. Good morning, Mr. Tunde Okafor.
Assuming Lady G is in Nigeria now, you have to teach this.
Yes. I would have started to teach her French language. But Lady G, wherever you are, we have your mind. We pray for all of you. God will sustain all of you. We still say happy birthday to T Billion. This is your month. The Lord will give you more and more and prosper you. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, let's start this story now.
Yes.
Have you asked as you are joining, please click on the like button. It is very, very, very important to us here. Click on the like button, share this program, and also drop your comments. Engage us. Lady G said, I am watching from USA. Okay.
Oh, Lady G. Yeah, Lady G, you are our person. You are one of our viewers. That's why we have never stopped to wish you.
As when she's in France,
good luck. Yes. But Lady G is always with us.
Bonjour, Mr. Hassan.
Ah, bonjour, King Jejeman.
Prince Jejeman.
Prince Jejeman, bonjour. Que l'Éternel te bénisse. Comment est-ce que tu vas avec toute la famille? Que Dieu soit avec vous.
Okay, Prince Jejeman should understand.
Yes. Since you have said bonjour, you understand.
Let us start from me. Wike Makinde Rift threatens. Wike and Makinde. Wike Makinde Rift threatens high-stakes PDP convention. PDP vows tough actions as Wike associate move against convention. NEC members kick.
You know, PDP is a party we don't understand anymore.
You don't understand?
Yes, you can't understand PDP anymore. What is the role of Wike in PDP now? You ask yourself, what is he doing there?
He's a member now.
Which type of member is he? Wike is APC member. What is he doing in PDP?
APC member.
He's APC member. He
has been in PDP for a long time.
That is funny something. I was laughing when he was calling Obi to come and join PDP. They will give him tickets. I was laughing. I simply laugh at, he was simply calling Obi. He wanted to tie him, to put rope on his neck and tie him to a tree. That's what he was calling him for. So you ask yourself, what is Wike doing in PDP? All his interests and all his work is in APC. I don't know why he should be there. If PDP is functioning again as a party, what they should do is to ask Wike to excuse them, to give chance for others who may like to be a member. Wike is not a member of PDP because you cannot destroy your own body. He is in PDP to fight against PDP. What is this?
PDP to fight against PDP.
And working for APC. I don't know what all the Nigerian politicians. That's why one of our viewers say we shouldn't even discuss about those people. We are even talking about them because of we are, the situation of our country. how people are going through hell because of leaders. That's why we are talking about it. If not, you can't tell me that a person is fully in APC, working for APC, have been working for APC, and he is also in PDP, just to destroy PDP. I beg, forget their matter. Talk about another thing.
We should leave Wike.
Forget about Wike matter.
When we are saying this Wike is a betrayer, he's not an honest man.
Everything is clear
But
now.
we are still saying this man.
No, the problem is, look, don't follow confusion that some people are creating. Wike has his people. Those people are APC people. They are supporting what Wike is doing in PDP. They know that Wike is there to destroy PDP. That's all. So that's why you have APC member that will tell you, Wike is doing well, and but in really sense of it, it's not working for PDP.
Are you thinking Wike wants to play the federalism role of PDP as Tinubu is father of APC?
Wike is there like it's not even federalism. He's there like will I say a security? Will I say a security man?
Security.
He is securing the position of APC in PDP. So he is there watching. Anybody that wants to raise his head in PDP may be against APC. Wike will knock your head. You will see that. That is the role he's playing. I don't see any other thing. Wike is APC member.
So you also agree with this APC member?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. We agree to 15 farmers have been killed in fresh attack in Plateau.
That is Nigeria.
15 farmers.
That is Nigeria. I've been saying it time without ceasing. Every day we are hearing killing. And the Nigerians just keep silent because it hasn't come to their door. When the killing hasn't reached your door, you just keep silence and consider as if nothing is going on. But it shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. For me, I think that the whole Nigerians would have come out since, not now, come out to show their anger against what is going on in Nigeria, against crime that is being committed in Nigeria. I said it some time ago. All this killing is multiplying widows and widowers, multiplication of orphans everywhere. At the same time, multiplication of street boys and girls, houseless people, homeless people, please. So when the result of what is happening now, when that result will fully appear in Nigeria, people will start to run hater-scatter. All those children that their parents are being killed, all those children that are lacking home training now, when they will be coming out as a full street boys and girls to, harm every citizen in their home, people will run hater-scatter. All this killing that we are hearing there, if you see how this killing will affect Nigeria now and in future, you will be surprised. It is not working. People cannot keep on dying like this. Not only that they are dying in misery and poverty, not people are everywhere. People are suffering hunger, all sorts of pain, and they are dying under the watch of leaders of Nigeria. It doesn't work.
Okay.
It is a very bad news.
Ashedu Augustine is saying good morning from Italian. Dr. Kwaji said, Prince George, greetings.
Good
Prince
morning.
Kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu will continue to tag Nigeria as a terrorist state. Break up this bondage and save lives. Prince George is saying hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now. He's a prisoner of conscience. Nigeria Future said, please, how many Nigerian politicians are talking about the killing in Nigeria? Apart from talking about how to force themselves on Nigerians come 2027, when we are not even in 2026. The judgment said the Obigbo massacre by Wike will keep him in an open prison forever. No peace for the wicked.
Thank you. I agree with all of them. No peace for the wicked. You can see wicked people, many of them. I don't say that anybody that is drinking whiskey is a wicked man, no. But you can see wicked people, despite their power, drinking bottles of whiskey, taking all sorts of drugs to obtain peace. But it will be hard for them to obtain peace. All this killing under their watch, all the killing by themselves. No, it will be difficult for them to obtain peace. Somebody talk about Nnamdi Kanu. It is true. Ask yourself what Nnamdi Kanu is doing there. What is he doing there? Many people carry the gun in Nigeria. We don't encourage violence. We don't encourage people killing others. But I want to say you, many people carry the gun in this Nigeria. Kill and kill. And many of them are moving freely under the watch of leaders. But Nnamdi Kanu have never carried a gun. Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. Nnamdi Kanu is simply a freedom fighter. A person who told Nigerians that my people are marginalized, my people are suffering, my people should be delivered. You go at their backyard and fetch all their crude oil, fetch all their gas, fetch everything that belongs to them. And you are still marginalizing and killing them every day. Nnamdi Kanu say, no, enough is enough. This suffering and pain shouldn't continue. That's all what he did. And what Nigerians are doing politically and diplomatically, Nnamdi Kanu come open with it. If you see Nigeria is divided, politically divided, diplomatically divided, even in culture and religion, they are divided. And then Nnamdi Kanu say, since your unity is not working, let everybody go home. That's all. Should he be tortured by that? The whole world has said, free Nnamdi Kanu. Kenya judged the case and said Nnamdi Kanu is not guilty. He even accused those who kidnapped him. And still yet Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. Is to tell you that our commentators they have rights. What they are saying is real.
Okay, I want to read this news now.
Yes.
So all of you ask, I want you to listen to it carefully.
Yes.
It's about Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB is on the Vanguard newspaper. I'm not just reading from any other source. I'm reading from the Vanguard newspaper this lovely morning.
Yes.
IPOB. Why federal government must release Nnamdi Kanu? Lawyer explains. A member of the legal team representing the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Oyedikachi Ifedi, has renewed calls for the federal government to release his client, arguing that the continued detention has no legal basis. In a statement titled, "The Real Theatre is in Abuja, not IPOB," Ifedi maintained that Kanu's arrest and repatriation from Kenya in June 2021 contravened both domestic and international legal procedures. He continued, he referenced the Court of Appeal judgment in FRNV Kanu delivered on October 13, 2022, which held that the manner of his rendition violated his fundamental rights and therefore nullified the the charges. According to him, the Court of Appeal made a binding pronouncement on the illegality of the rendition. Once jurisdiction is affected, the proper legal order should be a release. He also argued that the Terrorism Prevention Act 2013, under which Kanu is being tried, has been repealed by the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022, insisting that any charge predicated on a repealed law cannot stand. Quoting past judicial precedents, Ifedi said the government has not proven any act of violence directly linked to Kanu, stressing that the allegations mostly center around speeches and broadcasts. Expression of opinion, even if unpopular, is protected under Section 39 of the 1999 Constitution, he said. He maintained that any appellate discharge of Nnamdi Kanu legally signifies acquittal, adding that attempting to reopen the case could amount to double jeopardy, which is constitutionally prohibited. Ifedi urged the federal government to respect the rule of law and release Kanu in the interest of justice, peace, and national reconciliation. Do you think the federal government can release Nnamdi Kanu?
Federal government should release Nnamdi Kanu. Federal government should release Nnamdi Kanu. The whole world is saying release Nnamdi Kanu. Even many people and the whole world is against. They call it kidnapping. They are telling you that Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. It's not even illegal arrest because they don't consider it as arrest. They consider it as kidnapping. They mask him, torture him in Kenya. All what they did against Nnamdi Kanu was against human rights. And they chained him. They treated him like an animal and brought to him in Nigeria, lock up in the cell, in prison until today. But ask yourself, what for? What did he do? Terrorists are everywhere in Nigeria, terrorizing Nigerians everywhere. Is it in Anambra? Is it in Imo State? Talk about Enugu, Benue, Ebonyi State. Not everywhere. And this man, Nnamdi Kanu, has never carried a gun. He has never organized anything like a suicide bomber somewhere. No, he only speaks. He only says what is going on with my people is very wrong. And every sincere person, we know that the marginalization of Igbos is just too much in Nigeria. Unless fake person. But anybody who is sincere will confirm it. Even Wole Soyinka talk about the suffering of Igbos in Nigeria. I read on paper, there was a year where he talked about suffering of Igbos. And many people, and even all people in all parts of this world, have observed and have seen the suffering and pain of Igbo. Nnamdi Kanu was born during the war. He has read the history. He knows what he is talking about. I want to tell you the truth. When they are talking about Nigerian unity, I'm not talking because I'm an Igbo person. I verify nobody is working for Nigeria. Nobody work for Nigerian unity more than Igbo person. Others are carrying gun to force unity. But if you see in their life, you don't see spirit of unity. Let me give you an example. Igbos, an Igbo man will go to north. He will buy land and build houses, invest, because he has the mind of unity. But under the governorship of Airfire, they burn Igbo houses, they kill Igbos, got in the church everywhere, and there was mass burial under the watch of governorship of Airfire. They destroy their shop everywhere. Is it what we call unity? Many of them left Kaduna and went back to Igbo land. That place that they left, grasses have grew up in other place. Igbo man will come in Lagos, buy land and invest because he have that mind of unity. But still yet, one day somebody will tell him, go back to your, is this? In Nigeria, we don't have language of unity. We don't have culture of unity. We don't have even spirit of unity. That is clear. I'm not saying that everybody is like that. There are many Yoruba people who love everybody. There are many Hausas who love everybody. There are many Igbos, it's true. But majority don't have spirit of unity. They don't have tolerance for religion of each and every one. In the north, if we see killing that was going on, people were joking with the life of human being. Could you believe that in the north, a man, a butcher, those that are selling meat, he told his brother that you kill my customer, and now your customer is coming. I will kill that your customer. And he killed the man.
Kill the customer?
Yes. He tell his own brother, he didn't kill his brother, but he tell his brother, you kill my customer. Your customer is coming. I will kill him. And he killed him.
An innocent person.
An innocent person. See how people joke with the life of people in Nigeria in the name of unity. Igbo man has never been against unity. After all, let me tell you, in the policies of Nigeria, Azikiwe was fighting very hard for one Nigeria. But all the rest of politicians that we are fighting with him, we are fighting for their tribe, not for the whole Nigeria. And there is a proof. They were fighting for their tribe. But Azikiwe was fighting for one Nigeria with the blood of his people, Igbo people. So Igbos are people who so much love unity. But unity is not accepted by Nigerians. Nigerians have language of disunity. They don't have language of unity. And that's why Nnamdi Kanu see all this and say, no, it doesn't work. For us to live as brothers and sisters in love, everybody better go and answer his father's name. By the time you will be in Oduduwa Republic, the other one will be in Arewa Republic or whatever, and this one will be Biafra Republic. By the time we do it like that, I'm telling you, Yoruba man will be welcome in Biafra land as people who were our brothers of the same country. And if a Biafra man come to Oduduwa, he will be respected. Even if you go to Arewa, if everybody go his way, unity will be even serious. But now, the unity we are playing is, will I call it diplomatical unity? No, diplomatical unity, yes, because diplomatics is full of hypocrisy. We are mentioning unity in our mouth, but what unites Nigeria is only that oil that is at the backyard of my mother. You understand? That's crude oil and the gas. All the interest, all what God blessed is with. That is what is making unity in Nigeria.
Only the division of Nigeria can stop the killings going on in Nigeria.
That's true.
His judgment.
Yes.
Dr. Okoji said, MNK's matter has reduced Igbo politicians to zero henceforth.
It's zero.
Nobody
respects many of them.
Everyone.
Yes.
Good morning, all Biafrans and Igbos. God bless Mazi.
Thank you. God bless you.
King by saying good morning to you, Rashid Yankoman.
Thank you.
Asiasa and everyone around.
Thank you.
Okoji said, we've seen everything during MNK's trials. Nigeria couldn't defend the charges against him. Yeah. Despite the illegal rendition to Nigeria, we wait for verdict to fulfill all righteousness. President is saying, unity of Nigeria under Igbo's foot. All we need now is Biafra and Biafra. Dr. Okoji said, hello, King Jogba, okay?
Yeah.
We've seen anarchy He's saying good morning to you, Asiasa and Akoma.
Good morning.
I'm from Los Angeles.
Thank
is a
you.
joke. Let's divide the country in peace.
You see.
Please, we want Biafra. That's Dr. Ukoji.
Okay, you see what everybody is saying. Even people who will come out and say one Nigeria. Some of them, even go one who fought the war. Where is him? Where is him now? You will not stay in London and shout to one Nigeria. You will not stay in... when our people are sick, where do they go?
Hospital.
For their treatment? They will go to London, they will go to anywhere, and they will be shouting one Nigeria. Their children are in school, at abroad. None of them is here. Election 2027, Rashid, you will see what will happen. All politicians will start to send their family at abroad. And who will remain here? Who will suffer it? When they win election, their family will come back. But when they want to sow other things that they used to sow, their family will travel out. Don't deceive people. It doesn't work. If we call ourselves one nation, we must have spirit of one nation. We must have language of one nation. Tolerance, religious tolerance of one nation. We must have it. You know, here, let me tell you, I want to tell you something happened somewhere. I went to work. Let me tell you just an example. That place, I was the only Igbo person. There was 4 Hausans. Will I call them Hausans? Will I call them Northerners? As we were walking, somebody came where we are walking. He said, oh, you are doing, all those people, you are doing well. He said, I will give you people money for, you will look anywhere, you look for snacks. He dipped hand inside his pocket and he handed over that money to one of the 4 Northerners. When he gave them the money, 4 of them gathered together and they were sharing the money. I said, we are working together now, I'm among you. They say no, the money is for us. He gave it to our brother for us. Me, I can't fight because of such thing. What if I injure myself? I would say I injure myself because of what? They share the money among themselves. They don't care about me. They are brothers. For them, I'm not their brothers. I'm an Igbo person. If they were with a Yoruba person, they would also consider the Yoruba person as not their brother. And then we are saying one nation. Have we accepted one another as brother? I will tell you, no, we don't accept ourselves. Let us be sincere. Nnamdi Kanu was only sincere. Nnamdi Kanu was only saying, this is fancy. Let us stop fooling ourselves. Do you know that relationship between Nigerians, relationship between different tribes of Nigerians is like a relationship between Nigeria and Britain. Oyibo Britain. They don't love us, they don't love our culture, they don't even like anything from us, but they love our mineral resources. They love all the riches from our country, and they don't have anything to do with us. That is what is going on between us again, between Nigerian different tribes. That is what is going on. It doesn't work. But if everybody answer his father's name, everybody will be highly respected. Igbo man will have the position that he is supposed to have, and everybody will respect him for that. Yoruba man will keep on. He have the respect he need, and everybody will respect him for that. Northerners will stay on their own. There will be respect and unity will reign. That is it. Let's say all those people stop fooling us. It doesn't work. Killing every day. Suffering everywhere. Misery, hunger is torturing. Nobody's proud. Rashid, If they question you well now, you cannot stand on your feet and say, I'm proud I'm a Nigerian. Even all those politicians, if you hear him say, I'm proud I'm a Nigerian, it's because of the exploitation, what they are gaining from Nigeria. Thank you.
Ashala, you're gonna thanks for coming. Mr. Lajide, come. I want to have you and Oyezi together. Because there is this issue yesterday. You were not here to treat it. So that's why I said today, I'll bring the two of you here. Yes.
I hope our viewers will appreciate us. Yes, our viewers will appreciate us. It's a good discussion. It's a good reviewer.
Take it easy.
It's a good.
Good morning, Mr. Chinedu.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Lajide.
Yes, I'm saying good morning to all our viewers on Flip TV stand this morning. I still mean my humble self, Mr. Ojo Lajide, and I'm blessing, I'm praying for all over the world, those who are appreciating on this platform. May God bless you. Dr. Kwoji, King Joe Ogba, T Billions.
Yes. I remember Dr. Kwoji.
Yes. Yes.
I spoke to him about 2-3 years ago. I don't know whether he can still remember.
He's still on. Dr. Kwoji, may God bless you. King Joe Ogba, T Billions, Lady G. Many of them, all of them.
Good morning.
Good morning, man. Precious Security, King Jema, T Billions, and all of you. May God bless you as you continue to appreciate us this platform. Almighty God shall replenish your pocket in great multiple fold, not just this, in extremely great multiple fold. God bless you. I remember my humble self, Mr. Ojo Lajide. You're welcome to Flip TV.
Okay, let me read some comments first before we
all right.
start.
Okay.
Mr. Asa, that experience would have told you how Northerners would have shared the crude oil in the south if it was in the north. Fulani, Edson, and Boko Haram from the north can't be killing innocent Nigerians everywhere, and we are shouting one Nigeria like a madman. Okay, hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu, hashtag Biafra exit.
Okay.
King Joe by saying good morning, my brother Ukoji.
King Joe, good morning.
Kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu by Fulani Syria kidnappers. Why can never stop Biafra from living in Nigeria? That's Prince Judgment. Okay, let us start from this every morning. I wish he was there yesterday.
I know I don't usually come on Wednesday. I know Wednesday. I'm not sure around Wednesday. Viewers, I'm not sure around Wednesdays. Just notice. Next Wednesday I won't be around as well.
And Brian Kobe is not around. I wish he could be online.
Oh.
But you watch her.
Okay.
Let's start from him. Royal Road. Alaafin may publish Supreme Court ruling after 48-hour ultimatum. Let us start from you as a young man.
See, well, I want you to understand one thing, that Alaafin is not the progenitor of the Yoruba race. The Oduduwa that we hail from, is Alaafin a replacement of him? That's the question. Is Alaafin a replacement of Oduduwa? Have you asking for Oyo Empire when we are demanding for separatists, separatism in Nigeria? Are we asking for Oyo Empire to be citizen of Oyo Empire, of which Alaafin was the progenitor of it? Oduduwa race, what I mean by progenitor, the race where we all hail from. We hail from Oduduwa. And Alaafin is also a son of Oduduwa. Now, the number one question. Then the stool that Oduduwa reign upon in Ife, is it the same stool? Mr. Alaafin's stool. Alaafin's stool is from Oyo. It's Oyo. And then the so-called empire Alaafin formed. How did it come about this? That's the third question. I don't know whether you permit to answer this question one by one. So I just take the time of Mr. Oyezi.
You're free. You're very free.
Okay. Number one, the progenitor of we the people living in this southwest is Oduduwa. It's not from Alaafin. Oromiyo is the founder of Oyo Empire. He's a son of Oduduwa. And he's not the only son of Oduduwa. There are many of them. That's number one. That means we are not. We don't hail from Oromiyo. Oromiyo is a son like I myself from Oduduwa. That's where the current Oyo. Oh no, he said the current Oyo Alaafin is a descendant of that Oromiyo. That's number one. Number two, the throne on which Oduduwa reign is not Oyo town. It's not Oyo stool. That's number two. So number three, the empire that Oyo eventually come about. How did it come about forming that empire? That is the Oromiyo, who is the progenitor of Oyo people, their race. how did it come about? So Alaafin the Oromiyan, he didn't have anything left because all his other brothers Alaketu, Onipopo, Onisabe and Co, they have all gone and take over a space from Yoruba in the land that Oduduwa has. When he came, nothing is left for him, no crown, nothing is left for him. His brother said, okay, we couldn't allow you to be left with nothing. We will be contributing to you. Listen to me, oh. We will contribute to you from our own resources of the land we have occupied as king. Part of those who are in the Benin Republic, I like it to the Benin Republic, not in Nigeria now. They are not contribute to him, giving from left and right because he didn't have anything, no crown. He doesn't have a crown, oh, from Oduduwa, or Oromiyan didn't have a crown from Oduduwa. Other people had crown. Now his brother was not contribute to him from different quarters. By that he was able to have resources in his hand. Somebody is giving to you, this one from left and right, he was able to have resources. That's number one. With that resources, he was not able to establish himself and grow to formidable strength. That was when the people who gave him those resources were no longer when they were gone. The people that took over from their father said, we can't continue to be giving you this resources again, which our father gave to you. Of course, our father are your siblings. We are our uncle. Those who took over the throne from after their father left, they are different places where they have occupied. Say they can't be giving you because of resources they have acquired. Get my point? It was not waging war upon those Yoruba land and begin to conquering them. It will begin to conquer them. That's how he begin to expand. He become a warrior, begin to conquer the Yoruba, those because he has gotten much wealth to raise people, to fund army. That's how his empire began. He started over his people who refused to continue to give him money, which was called tribute. That's the origin of tribute. That's how he come about getting the origin of tribute. We know the history. I now begin to conquer the people until the empire begin to spread some many of people and then go outside the country. So when he's talking about the origin, where we came from, where does Allah himself came from? Is that the question? Where does he came from? Is the descendant of Alaafin? Are you the descendant of Alaafin or the descendant of Oduduwa? So why is he contesting? Is he contesting the relationship? Is he concerning the soul of Oduduwa in Ife? Is he concerning his own origin to where he came from? I don't know what is some enjoyment is claiming he got him over what? I want to be learned. I want him to publish what that Supreme Court judgment said. As Supreme Court judgment changes the history of Yoruba, be descendant from Oduduwa, as it changes his own father Oromiyan, who founded Oyo, as be descendant from Oduduwa, as it changed the stool of Oduduwa from being to Oyo, to Oyo town. Let us know what that Supreme Court judgment say, because I don't really understand why he's still contesting. But is he contesting? You get all this point I'm telling you. So what is contesting for? What does Supreme Court judgment actually say? What does Supreme Court judgment change our history from being not to be descended from Oduduwa again? And Oduduwa is not the sort of we the Oduduwas. Is it the Oduduwa? Has he replaced himself with Oduduwa? If we Oduduwa reign in Ife, is that Su has he been replaced with Oyo Su now? Those are the fundamental questions he needs to answer us. Are we descendants of Oromiyan? That's the question, because Oromiyan founded Oyo Empire. Are we descendants of Oromiyan? Is it tell all these fundamental questions he needs to answer us? He needs to answer. I'm an Oduduwa. I'm not a descendant of Oromiyan founded Oyo, the first king in Benin land. So these are fundamental questions. But I've said that if by conquest of other Yoruba land, which that brought you Oyo Empire, is based on that you are still lording yourself, you are still claiming, you are still lord over them. Only replying that empire is long dead. He replied him. That empire is long dead. So if that the basis got the judgment from him, God. Anyway, we are still want to learn what that judgment is all about. But with all the facts I put across you, I want your monarch, the new about Alaafin, to come out and answer these 3 or 4 questions I've answered. But let me remind him again. Do we have Oromiyan who founded Oyo Empire? Is Oyomi not a son of Oduduwa himself? Number 2, are we not descendants from Oduduwa? Number 3, the stool Oduduwa reign upon is not in Ife, is in Oyo town where Oduduwa founded. Number 5, the stool has it not still been existing? Someone not still existing it. Number 5, number 6. Those things Oduduwa used when he was alive was still in existence up to today. They are still brought out. So the artifact, the evidences of what Oduduwa used to reign as descendant of these people here in Southwest here, is it gone? So all these issues are what Allah should come and answer each of them one by one.
Okay, let me have Mr. Tinubu on that one.
On what? Are we discussing the Supreme Court? He said he's waiting for Supreme Court judgment.
Yes.
Let him wait now so that the Supreme Court will take judgment based on the issue whether who is supreme.
No. Let me correct myself. You are getting myself. Allah be saying yes, because the Supreme Court judgment on the matter is talking now.
That's what I'm saying.
It's already a judgment already.
That's what I'm saying now. Let us wait, because what we are seeing there is a battle of supremacy.
Yes.
And this kind of issue, this is not the first time it has happened. It has happened before, and there was judgment to us in that regard. Now, this very one now, he said he has the Supreme Court judgment. Then make the Supreme Court judgment available.
Yes.
So that we'll be able to know at the end of the day who is actually the custodian of the tradition and culture of the Yoruba race. Do you understand what I'm saying? Who is? I came across something when I was researching about the United States of America. Most of the people that are watching us here, they are Americans. Most of them are staying in America.
Yes.
They can also go and do a proper research of era that have come and gone. If you ask an ordinary Nigerian who founded America, what will he tell you?
It's the Red Indians.
I don't know. I say who, and I say people. I say who founded America. Ask an average Nigerian who founded America. He would mention one person. He will mention Christopher
Columbus. Discover.
A Jewish and Israeli. That Christopher Columbus they are talking about is an Israeli residing or found himself in France. Okay, listen very well. At the point of navigation, you see, was he actually going to America, called the land of what? Hope. It was not called America at that time. It was called the land of hope. From his calculation, he was going to where? India. Okay, listen. And he found himself somewhere that he discovered that these people that have, that's what they call it, they put this thing in their hair, like feather. Red India, whatever they call it, that's where he found himself. But before he got there, an Irish navigator called Leif Erikson has already taken documentation. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of people might not know this. But Christopher Columbus is the one who know that popularized but never gave America the name America. America was named during that era the most wonderful, superior, talented navigator called Amerigo Sacchi. He's an Italian.
Can you come again?
I said the name America is an Italian man I'm coming back to tell you that when Alaafin published that, there's something. This is not the first time. I think that happened before. The Alaafin, the Oyo, insisted that they do not have the cultural and traditional might bestowed on them to carry out anything outside what the Oyo dynasty possesses. The name Yoruba started from Oyo. Anybody can go and find out. But is it actually their name? So if you look at some of these things now, I'm saying that this is not the first time this kind of issue has come up on this platform. Even before you came, I remember 2-3 years ago when the issue of Oduduwa came up. Some say he fell from heaven, some say he come from Mecca, some say he come from somewhere. That is this thing. We also know that there was no Osun when there was Oyo Empire. But there is a geographical location called Ife. Let me just put it that way. At what point that you migrate to a location or you move to a location, you do not see indigenous people there? Powerless, without political governments, without chiefs, without direction. And listen, it has happened. You just move into a community, no landlord, no community head, no government, no direct rule or indirect rule. Everybody wakes up in the morning and goes their separate ways and come back. There is no organized system that seems to protect or govern them. I want to tell you how people move to a location with their background, knowledge, power and wisdom. They now transform it. They now transfer that government, that understanding, that knowledge to the people, and he begins to govern them. Bro, go and watch how the British begin to colonize everywhere. It is what I am explaining to you now. They come to a certain part of Africa and they discovered that these people has no means, organized way of surviving, living, or governance or protection. They gave them words. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And they said that one is Lord Lugard. And when the people came of age, they said Lord Lugard should do what? No. That will now understand what he knows. And I put it on this platform. Who are the Yoruba race? What was they called before they were named? Do they have a particular name they call them? Because I listened to Fani Kayode, if he can still tell himself the truth. He gave a chronicle story, news, brief, breakdown, highlight of how the word, the name Yoruba came about. The history of Ife and why the Alaafin is saying is that there was, you know, when they come to Lagos, they say Benin founded Lagos, and that's why they have the word Oba there. And if you go to Benin today, the word Oba means a different thing to that of how the Yoruba interprets Oba. I'm telling you. What is Oba called in Benin language? And what is Oba called in Yoruba language? Because if I'm watching a Yoruba movie, what I normally see is Kabiyesi.
Unquestionable. The unquestionable.
Is that what it means?
Yes, the unquestionable.
Okay, it doesn't mean king.
No. This is two things. It's two things. When you hear Kabiyesi mean the unquestionable is second to the idol, because at that time it was idol they regarded as the supreme being. Let me put it straight. In the traditional setting of monarch system of Yoruba land, it's two things that normally goes. When they say Kabiyesi o, aláṣẹ ìkejì òrìṣà, àbí? Yes. Kabiyesi, aláṣẹ ìkejì òrìṣà means the unquestionable God, the second in command to the deity, to the idol, because it was idol they worship at that time. That's what they regarded as the supreme being. The supreme being, they say they regard the supreme being, the idol as the supreme being. That you are the one physically we are seeing. Second in command to is the unquestionable. That's meaning of Kabiyesi. The unquestionable, meaning Kabiyo kò sí. No one can question you. Kabiyo kò sí. There's no one that can question you. Aláṣẹ èkejì òrìṣà. The second in command to the idol, supreme being. Idol is regarded as supreme being. That's the full complement of it.
In translation,
okay, that's meaning.
Kabiyesi means in that circle, the king.
Yes.
Because if a king, like a president, issues a word, it's final. Everybody goes.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I'm pointing.
Yes.
It has to be clarified. Because I remember when Oni, this present Oni, Adeyeye, I think.
Yes.
Came into power. He made a statement. He said, the Igbo discovered the Ife. Two, let me share my experience as I was saying it this morning. Let me share my experience when this present Oni, Ewure, came into power. Ewure too, the current Opolopolo of Benin Kingdom, Benin Empire. Do you know that when you go to that Benin Empire, Benin, the Oba subjects still believe that nobody has taken their commonwealth from them. They will mention places where they are still taking authority as an empire, even though the empire has been reduced to just that Negro. But the influence, they still believe in that some level of influence. Captain Nosa, before he died, I was privileged to be in Benin. And before I left to Benin, I had this issue mentioned here. And I said, okay, if I adventure, because that was at the same period, Obaseki is about being, is coming in the first time, and there was Osomole there as the Ikuben. Obaseki is about coming, just within that, just to give you. And I met a former VC who is the LOC of that coronation, local organizing committee chairman of that. I participated in all the rituals, and not that I participated, but at least to an extent I observed, I witnessed. And I now asked the man, why is it that they didn't observe these rituals in Oba Palace? He said they cannot observe it in Oba Palace. There are ones they can do in Oba Palace, but that the real palace of the Benin Empire is in Ekenwa Road. Hey. I said, okay. And we are going to Ekenwa Road this night. Okay. When we got to the Ekenwa Road, we went through all corner. At the end of the day, we got to that particular place. I discovered something. I'm not saying it to please anybody, but I'm telling you that what the British government has done to the black race is more evil than anything.
Yes.
They destroyed our history.
Destroy our
They
movement.
mortgage us and inflate and impose a certain understanding.
Give us all the
And thank God that there are progenitors who has managed in one way or the other to keep history. Why Ring Road? He said we go to Kenwa Road. That's where the now when we now go there, the only thing that shows because people don't build house now. How many centuries ago? People don't, it's just an ordinary wall, the red wall. It hardly know, but they were able to preserve one corner that this Ewure will enter inside. And they will do the one shooting they will do in late in the midnight around 1 a.m. 2 a.m. And there will be a cry. No, you experience many things. I was there that night. Then after they came back, after all this came back, when we now settle for the business of the day, now, Oga, what happened? And a story was told about the Odudu. Why the Oba of Benin will come from Benin and told the Oba of Lagos? You remember when it happened? There was an argument between Oba of Lagos and Oba of Benin. We know that the spirituality of the Yoruba race is linked to the Ife kingdom. But when you talk about the culture and tradition, where the name emanated from, I think to an extent the Yoruba leaders themselves should come out and tell the real story of what transpired. Who are the Anagos? It is one of the things when you look at what they have done. Do you know that Lord Lugard, bro, when you look at, you know that this very particular Lord Lugard has served in Congo as a colonial master. I'm telling you, for years, this present Lord Lugard then has learned and gotten the British understanding of the Arabs and Fulanis and what they do. Go and listen to what he wrote about the Fulani people. They are the ones that brought them. What did they bring them? They brought them to subdue and allow them to have their space. And when it was becoming difficult for them to achieve their aim, they bought Nigeria with 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Are you going to say Nigeria? That's what they said here. Somebody said it's a business, how would I put it? A profit-oriented thing. Then from there they started thwarting our history, destroying our archives,
Destroy our ebume.
and start manipulating to create enmity. We do not have any business together. And having known the evil they have done, they say after 100 years, go your separate ways. We cannot be one. We are not the same people. The Igbo nation, the Igbo kingdom, the only kingdom that predates every other kingdom, has never. That's why they say the kingdom is not popular. It's not this, because we do not invade people's territory. We don't go and turn people to slaves. So go and check. Igbo men have never conquered any territory under invasion. Go and make your research. As little as the kingdom was there, the Alafi himself, we were able to know and understand that when you talk about the Are and the Kakanfo of Yoruba land, that is war, emperor, war. They are for war. Generalissimo of Yoruba land is war. what does that mean? Is it being crowned by the Ife, or is it being crowned by the Alafi or the Oyo in Oyo? I know that the era of, yes, as at that time, there was an empire era. The empire era has gone. But are we now going to say, because the empire era has gone, that we begin now to detox the history? Let that judgment come. Let us see whether they will say that Alafi is wrong and Ife is wrong. I wouldn't want to blame Abacha. You know, Abacha did a lot of things. You know, there's political dynasty now, you know, that align with the government of the day, and there's traditional and cultural dynasty that align with the people of indigenous people. That's the way I see it. As simple as that. Thank you.
Okay, I am told like I was saying that British government gave power to the Fulani Janjaweed. Nigeria was a British company called Royal Niger Company. That's the Jogba. I am told like I was British Mazi Chinedu Onyezi and Mr. Lajide and Mr. Rashid. Prince Jajaman said, if Oduduwa falls from heaven, court no fit judge anything in the case of the spiritual spirit. Okay. I am told like I was saying that Christopher Columbus discovered America on his road to India. It was sent by the Spanish government.
The Spanish, that's why I wanted to come into. Yeah, I want to. Someone has said that they want to go back to that. Okay. It was commissioned by the Spanish authority there.
Okay.
16 something.
Can you talk by saying Red Indies?
Yes.
The one you were trying to look at the other time.
Yeah, I said
Red Indies. Who called it said if Ife is in Oyo, means Oyo kingdom supposed to be bigger than Ife kingdom. Though I'm not a Yoruba man. Okay. Wilson Aneke is saying thank you so much for your analysis. Wilson Aneke is saying history is very important in human life.
Yes.
We need to educate ourselves here.
Yes.
Okay, these are the comments for now. I am okay. President is saying injustice to one, injustice to all.
Yes.
That includes Tinubu. Hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu. Stop creating insecurity in Nigeria politicians. Okay. This history thing, we fix this to be another day.
Okay.
That day will be having full time for this. Okay. But for today,
let's judgment claim it was. The Supreme Judgment claim it was already in place. Let
them publish it.
Let it publish it.
Let it publish it. I just want to say something to the person that responded to my statement concerning Christopher Columbus, who is a Jewish man and Israeli. You know,
Italian. I know you mean to be Italian. From the Italian I did it. I know Christopher Columbus. No, it's an Italian. Based in Spain.
Christopher Columbus
is Italian.
Christopher Columbus is a Jewish man.
No, it's an Italian. I will agree with that. I've read about.
No, you have read.
I've researched about it too.
No, I know.
I've researched about it too. It's an Italian based in Spain. I was commissioned by the Spanish government at that time. 60 something.
If you look at the history of
hold on to his own.
An establishment of most of the things today, and best setters of everything in the world in all ramifications, they are always connected to the Jewish people.
This one that I'm talking about, I'm standing by my own research findings.
I said it.
It's an Italian based in Spain. I was commissioned by Spanish authorities.
I have done that, and his.
I've done that too. I've also done that too.
His biological origin is from a Jewish background.
Hey, hold on to that. I'm holding on to my own too.
The man that discovered, you know, the America that I'm talking about today, apart from the way he navigated and found himself there, when he got there, he met some people. Christopher Columbus is not the first person to live there. When he got there, he met some people. And before he got there, somebody has taken a documentation of that place. And that person is called the Nixon.
Okay, let me
Irish explorer. I did now. Okay, so we are. No.
I just want to go into politics.
Okay.
Let's go to this then. Wike Makinde threatens high stakes PDP convention. PDP vows tough actions as Wike associate move against convention next member scheme.
You see, all I want to members of PDP.
Sorry.
Okay.
Christopher Columbus.
Yes.
Is a Jewish Italian. That's his judgment.
No, I've done research.
My own research does not link you with you at all. It was purely Italian.
Yes, I have done it.
Based
I have done it.
in his in Spain.
If you want to get the correct this thing, go to archives, ancient archives. You find out this thing. I told you he has a Jewish background.
Okay.
You know, yes, I know. Bros, forget what Britain is doing. We know. We will unveil it. The truth must come out. We will unveil Britain. Thank God for social media. Nobody will come out and put something on Punch newspaper and you say it's official. Okay. No, we'll dig it now. Okay. We are digging it.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. In as much as, because I know what I'm talking about. In as much as we keep on unfolding this thing, they will be able to correct some certain impression that are already
misclouding people's face and senses.
Ross, ebe ọbụla afụrụ nwaanyị ọbụla na-agba ukwu akwa abụọ. You know, there's a place you get to, you see women wearing only one wrapper. There's a place you go to, you see them wearing two wrapper. Yes. Huh? You know what I'm telling you? That difference between one wrapper and two wrapper is what it was caused by the British government.
I am too like I was saying that Christopher Columbus was sent out from Italy and he went to Spain. He was an Italian citizen.
I said so. I told you. Italian citizen. I told you, Italian citizen sent from Spain.
He has a Jewish background.
Okay.
He has a Jewish background.
Maybe generations past are Jewish. Okay.
Wike and Makinde threatens high-stakes PDP convention. PDP vows stop action as Wike associated with the case convention. NEC members kick.
You see, I want to say that PDP should not resign the face of PDP. I'm saying PDP members, I mean stakeholders, should not surrender stakeholdership of PDP into the hands of Wike. No, Wike is not PDP. Wike is just, is it PDP? Is it PDP? It's not. PDP is an institution, an entity. What the stakeholders of that party should do is that they should stand firm on their part, on their stand. They should stand firm on what they believe. After when Wike and 5 governors opted out of PDP in 2023 election and work for Tinubu, many members in PDP as a party still work for their party. They still got over 6 million votes, meaning that PDP was not dead finally. So they should separate between the party and they are the stakeholder of that party, and Wike, which is a section of that party, and go ahead and take a firm stand on how to, because we need a very right opposition in this country. Everything must not be just going one way, one party's way structure. No, now we are heading for a full-blown dictatorship, full-blown autocracy, full-blown, somebody become an emperor over us. What I would say is that as many members of that PDP, they are majority, not a minority. Wike is a minority, and the remaining parts of people who are loyalists, they go ahead and if need be pull the whole weight of the party away from Wike. I respect Wike so much. He's my man. Yes, he's my man. Because the way, because of the way he fought against, when somebody does not respect, equity, fairness, and justice. In the case of Atiku, who left the party after he lost the 2019 election to Buhari, APC ticket, he went to Dubai, only for Wike and Fresh and the rest to fight and restore the party back and sustain back to fullness. And then he now came back and took the ticket of the party. Okay, he has taken the ticket. They then told him if the president's ticket has gone to the north, surrender the chairman to the south. He refused. You get my point? And now after he must have done that, he came back. Now he has left the party again. So they are the one that fought and put the party back to reckoning, to stand still until he came back from Dubai to come and pick tickets. Now he has about the party now. He has gone. He has gone elsewhere. Will he still come back and be, after he must have been dish in ADC? Will he still come back? So as much as I respect Wike, as much as I respect Wike for having stood up for and restored the party back, so that I think we can even come back and contest for it. I don't support that it should be now become a law, the dictator over the next member of the party. No, it's my member, it's a man that fought, get my point. So better than tell me that he should not become a dictator, an emperor over the party, a lord over the party, a one-man leader as against institution of the party. No, I don't agree with that. So what I'm saying is that the rest member of the party, once he wants to become, when he wants to see that he wants to become a lord over them, let's stick together and find the rest of us away from him too. As he joined forces with Aisha and the rest, let's see party away from Modu Sharif that time. So that's what I believe we must do.
Please, gentleman said, wicked Wike, Obi Gobasaka will continue to be his nightmare. No wonder he's looking like a skeleton.
No, it would look more like a skeleton, and of course, I'll go the other way too, because anybody that has risen against the identity of the Biafrans will have himself to blame at the end of the day. Wike, unfortunately for him, does not have a background, and the people who are trying to give him background are the people of the Igbo people, the Igbo nation. Makinde should not give Wike any space. I repeat, Makinde, gentleman in character, dangerous in action.
Dangerous in action, yes.
That Makinde you're seeing is not a pushover. Any day he rises against Wike, that's the end of Wike.
An FCT minister.
Bros, he is just on appointment. This one has a democratic power. The next president of Nigeria of Yoruba extraction is Makinde. Wow. I might not like him. I've not been close to him. I've seen him severally. When Yinka Odumakin was buried, I was there. He came around. Aya Adebanjo came around. What's it called? Ganiada. And so many prominent people like that. Wike brought calamity to the issue prevailing currently now, PDP. Wike is the reason why Canadian government labeled PDP a terrorist organization because of the massacre in Obi. You see, the people of South, thank God for the reorientation now that is going on. They projected so much evil on them and they turned against their brothers without knowing who they are. They should throw Wike to the corner because I think to an extent, they have told him already, the former governor of Jigawa State, Sule Lamido said it very clearly that very soon Bola Ahmed Tinubu would throw Wike to the gutters because he's disturbing him. Look at another revelation now. $2 million. When did your wife become U.S. federal legislature? You went and forged a document that you used to buy property. Wike. Sahara reporters reported it so that you will not say I'm the one. You can go and check. The federal government will be silent over it. You know why they will be silent over it? Because these are the people they are using to destroy the Igbo nation. How come Wike? What have Wike contributed? Is it Wike that funded PDP? Is it Wike that funded PDP? Wike destroyed PDP as far as I am concerned. Because when the issue of zoning in 2023, he compromised and wanted to come through the back door and steal. But Tambua shut him down. Let me give you an instance. They are the ones that created South Tax They're not the one that said it is South South. That one are their business. Jonathan is from the South South. South South has produced presidents. Okay, listen, why Makinde will make sure that the political career of Wike does not exceed this present position he's occupying now. Instead, let PDP break into pieces and leave the skeleton for Wike. Because I know that Bola Tinubu is going to throw him to the dustbin.
Wike's political career ends with Tinubu's government. Watch out.
I'm just coming, Dr. Okuoji. I'm just coming. I just want to give you what the problem PDP have today was a virus planted by Wike. If you are sincere, most of them will not want to emulate Jonathan. They're not sincere. Look at Wike trying to manipulate people with brain. You headed the presidential zoning committee and you manipulated you, Autumn, and that man from Enugu State. Ugwani. And when it was time and they discovered this is the direction we are going, what did the Northerners wait? They lay ambush for you. They're waiting for you. When you you paid everybody, 777 people, $30,000. Where did Wike got that money from? Do you know what it means to pay one delegate $30,000? Nigeria is not Nigeria is a lost paradise. Then one Fulani boy from Tambua, from Sokoto State, after you have gone there to donate almost 500 million for him, on convention day, paper where you go for hand, fall for your hand, you say you be Wike, Mugu. Then you want to become Jagaban. You felt that you never expected this. The same people. We have donated 500 million. Anything you don't run to Sokoto when Tambo was going on. 100 million, 200 million. You don't go to Benue. Did you know why he was going to Benue? To donate money. So that at the end of the day. But thank God, Tambo stood and delivered that dirty slap that humbled him. That was why he went back and rigged the election that would have added victory to Obi. They are waiting for there's a payback time for that Wike. You are in PDP. You are boldly working for APC. To an extent, you came out and told the whole world that any PDP governor that rises against you, you will destroy him. But he said it was bragging. Makinde don't show now.
Wike is a privileged tout in power. He have no name before he joined politics. I am too saying that Wike is a great Confucianist. So Dr. said everybody has known the type of person Wike is and will avoid him after Tinubu's administration.
Yes.
So good morning everyone from It Is. You guys are doing great. Yes, thank you. You are just going on.
Thank you.
Please, our viewers as you are watching, click on the like button. Click on the like button.
Share and
drop your comments. Yes, engage us.
Yes. Let's see all.
Okay, I saw this one. Okay, I don't know if you saw the video of an NYC girl at Nnamdi that was being beaten. Yes, she was beaten and embarrassed, stripped naked like the vigilante.
Yes, I did to that lady. Quite bomb.
Yeah, just like that. Ibom. What can you say about that incident?
You see what happens is that I think we men must understand that our women, our ladies, they are people that we must honor. A lady is a pride. A womanhood is a pride. A lady needs to be protected. They are not as strong as men. No matter how strong a lady is, he cannot confront a man. A man is more physically built, stronger than every lady. Every man is stronger and physically built, stronger than every lady. We should always know that we have advantage over them, and we must not be exploiting their weakness. They are less active, strong like women. if there's any issue between us and a woman, any man and a woman, he must take cognizance that look, the person I'm having an issue is I'm stronger, I'm physically be stronger, I'm powerful than her. I must not take advantage of her. I must acquire the kind of level of a sympathy, a kind of dignity and respect and honor. The idea of stripping a woman naked is nonsense. Look, I've said here on many platform, a woman has two important sensitive places she must cover that are private to her. Number one, her breast. Second one, her private parts. But a man has just only one. A man's private parts. If he exposes a woman's breast to the public, you are strip her naked. That's one of the two most sensitive parts that a woman cherishes. And if you strip her private part naked as well, but that's even the worst. So any dealing we are having with a lady that involve us touching those areas, especially to the public, every man must go away from doing that. You must never be seen doing that. That is the video of that lady now. Strip naked, that's nonsense. That's embarrassment. One will have made a man to strip a woman naked. I think a government of the day must go a whole way of punishing those men involved in such an act. It's a barbaric act that we must all stand and condemn. And Alan Soludo has banned those vigilantes. That is attack them. He must go beyond that. He must go to the extent of arresting them, prosecuting them, seek damages from them, and punish them accordingly for the atrocities they have committed against that lady. I don't support a lady being stripped naked by any means, exposing her breast, exposing her private body. It's only wrong. Whatever a lady is, I must have done. So hand her, prevent her from being, going away or escape. I call for police arrest to arrest her, not by taking her into hand and stripping her naked. That's nonsense. I think the day we rise up against this stripping a lady naked in the public, then that's no man who does that. The many men will begin to now know that this act is no longer accessible in the public, in society. This time they will not be able to put caution onto themselves. Let the authorities of the state so those should go beyond just condemning this. Arrest those vigilantes and prosecute them, jail them. Let them serve punishments for exposing that lady to public shame. I don't agree with what they've done.
Yes, unfortunately it happened, and a youth copper for that matter. I don't know what Soludo should be thinking about now, but I believe that the wife of the governor has reached out to the lady, and the governor has singled those people involved and dismissed them. But that is not enough. That lady should be properly compensated. And the excesses of these people, call them Akune Chamber, what are they called, should be properly disengaged. Should be disengaged with immediate effect. Soludo is bringing terror to the people of Anambra State, courtesy of these people that has no proper code of conduct.
People are saying this to be pursuing their boys.
Yes, some of them they have started behaving like Nigerian police. This is the way they came up, and before you know, the Bakassi came up and become notorious. They are becoming notorious. These are the people who are busy fighting their own people to protect Fulani interests. Soludo said Yar'Adua family made him governor. They promised him governor. Yar'Adua, not Anambra people. Oga, Fulani political conquest is in the eastern part of the country, and this military you are seeing established by the governor is not for the protection. It's terror and conquest they have brought at the end of it. Look at the way they invaded NYSC quarters, as if they have the whole world in their pockets. Unfortunately, Soludo is a disappointment for me. This is not what I expected. Not like the way I thought as a southern president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu would have brought some level of transformation that would have shut up the Fulani North leadership. But we ended up becoming the worst for now. Agune Chamber should be disengaged from any public engagement or activities for now. Till further notice.
Mr. How you doing? Thanks for coming, Mr. Lajide. Yes. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Oluwa.
Yeah. Good morning to all of our viewers. I want to thank T Billion for yesterday. I received what you gave to me yesterday. God will continue to bless you and reproach you in your pockets, and you never lack in Jesus' name.
Good morning, Film TV. Good morning, everyone. That is Iwalewa.
Good morning.
Prince Gentleman says, Soludo must go his way forward. He's destroying Igbo land with his terrorists. I am truly Okafo, saying that what happened in Anambra State in respect of that lady is a great disgraceful gesture to all Anambra citizens, both home and abroad. I am truly saying that I am ashamed of those criminals who attacked the lady. Do you see that video?
See, I heard about it this morning. We want to use copper.
Yes.
See, I've not seen the video.
She was stripped naked, beaten by the Agune Chambers.
It was a chamber, the palace.
Agune Chamber, like
vigilante.
Security, like
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. That's what we're talking about. See, Nigeria as a whole, we don't have a system that is working. That's why you see all these particles of a problematic alliance. You see, when the top is down, spoil it. You go down the drain. You see, we need a dramatically change of hands of government, because what we are seeing here is a democracy. It's a demonstration of craziness. Can you imagine? It's a way for Africa. The fella Nicola Person is a democracy in a reality situation in a society where democracy is practiced. It's government for the people. Everybody will be involved. Everybody will have that freedom of life. Can you imagine a youth corporate that is serving Nigeria beaten disgracefully? You see, they're supposed to be sent to the pit of hell. Life, because see, time is coming. This country, things must change. Otherwise, it's like we are in darkness here. We are in darkness. Can you imagine somebody's on a security? And what is the government doing? You see, we are tired of negative story every day. Nigeria is tired of negative story. We are tired because the government, they are not for us. They are for their pockets. That's why you see things are not moving well. Okay, it's a pity.
Let me just close with you on this. Wike Makinde threatens high-stakes PDP convention. PDP vows tough action as Wike associate move against convention. Net members speak.
You see, PDP
sabotage.
See, Wike is a saboteur. See, I don't think. See, what is PDP? Wike is not the founder of PDP. He's just a member. At the end of the day, he now hijack it. Okay, what is a member? What are they looking when Wike now pocket them and now working for opposition? It's not done. He should be sacked and pursued out of the board of trustees of PDP. Can you see? Okay, now PDP want to win election. How would they win the election? You can't win when Wike is here, putting one leg in PDP, putting one leg in APC, working against them. So they push it out. You don't have anything to be seen in the PDP. What is he doing there? You are a PDP, you are APC. I never heard that situation in my life. I never even hear, we never even confront this type of things. But now, see what we are experiencing. Where is your position? No opposition. Okay, where is the hope of the common man? No hope. God bless you.
Let me allow you go. Thanks for coming. Let me just close here this lovely morning. It has been a lovely day as well here on Flip TV. If you are still watching here now, kindly click on the like button, drop your comment as well, and also share this program to others. Like, share, drop a comment. Even after the end of this program, we'll be live here tomorrow again. And it will be very, very, very interesting. Tomorrow we're having a very robust conversation tomorrow. Our viewers, God bless you. Thanks for studying my notes. It's a bye from me. Dr. Okwaji said, why do we complain about the high-handedness of the police when ordinary vigilante groups have arrogated themselves with arrogance, meaning both civilians and the security agencies are something? Okay, tomorrow we'll do this. God bless you. It's a bye from me.